Hey everybody, it's Monica Sorensen with my Ka-POW Life. I am decompressing, feeling a little sadness. I had my daughter here for a month visiting. She lives a state away from me, so I don't get to spend a lot of time with her. So it was such a treat for me to just be her mom again. She's my little workout partner, really inspires me. I helped her get some things in place, and especially with this coronavirus stuff going on, it just kind of gave us some isolated time to be together and think of some unique ways to be outside and be together, but she had to go home today, so I'm feeling a little sad. And instead of going down a road of trying to maybe not do my workouts or do some things that could be destructive to me, I am just sharing with you some ways that I help soothe myself. It's those things Michelene Adamo talks about, finding those small joys. Wanted to just give you just some insight of what I'm doing. The first thing that I did after she drove off was I went for a run. We've got a wetland park that I like to go to. It's a 3-mile loop, and it's about 75 degrees today. So what better way to release some stress than to go on a run? So I did a really great run. It was probably a 10-minute mile. It was just a moderate pace. I didn't go really fast, but just took in the smells, thought a lot, recapped our time together, listened to the birds. There's all kinds of birds. I saw some baby geese. So it immediately helped to soothe me. Got a little bit of a sweat going, jump-started my workout for today, and put me in a better state of mind, especially being out in the sunshine. So that was the first thing I did. The second thing I did was kind of a little retail therapy. I had to go get my food prep stuff for tonight at the grocery store, and there's certain things that I like having in my house that I don't have right now that I thought would help me feel better. One of those things is, oh my goodness, you can see flowers, lots of flowers. I got these huge gladiolas that when they bloom will be amazing. And I have a giant vase right here that I'll be putting those in. I got these adorable little spray roses that I'm going to put in my sparkly vase. If you know me, you know I love sparkles. And then they had these, buy 3 for $12, and it was these amazing starfighter lilies that will look gorgeous. And finally, just some good old roses. They're a beautiful coral orange color. So for me, having fresh flowers in my house is one of those simple joys in my day. Especially right now with us being quarantined so much, and I'm in my house all day long except for if I do go outside. Surrounding myself with things that are living and colorful and fresh, and I can smell the fragrance of some of these different flowers. It just soothes my soul. And there's something therapeutic, I think, about prepping the flowers and cutting off the stems and creating, even if it's just a simple, putting the flowers in a vase. I look at it and I feel a sense of accomplishment, and it feels beautiful. So that's one thing that I did. Hold on a second, let me show you what else I love to do. So candles are a really big deal to me. These really aren't that expensive. And so my tip to you is just find a fragrance that you really like. I really do believe in aromatherapy, and when you enter a room or you're surrounded by fragrance that is soothing to you or makes you feel happy, do it. These are only $4.99 for this little 3-wick candle, so it burns really evenly. This fragrance is called Evening Fireside Glow. it just has, it's not super florally, it's not fruity, it's just light, and I don't even know how to describe it. Kind of smells like a fireside, but it's more kind of floral. And the scent lingers even when they're not lit. We walk in our house and it smells beautiful. So I bought 4 of these, and I'm just gonna put them throughout my house and light them. And along with the flowers, that is going to improve my mood. So that is another tip and what I like to do. These are actually, I'll tell you, these are called candlelight. Seriously, I just get them from a grocery store. And like I said, super cheap, okay? Last thing that I did for myself. Okay, I read a lot. I love to read. I do read self-help and instructional, you know, motivational type books, but then I like to do what I call my junk food books. Even though they're not self-help, I look for certain authors that are usually about, for me, I just like reading about relationships. A lot of the books that I read end up being in an area that's like a beach, near a beach, or, you know, in the mountains, or, and it has things to do with people helping to heal themselves or create new relationships. So they're not like the steamy kind of novels. And even though they're my junk food books, I always learn something from them. I'm usually always inspired by one of the characters and can relate to them or learn from that. Maybe being a stronger person, or being more assertive, or being more kind, or recognizing how I'm responding to people. So these books, this is Susan Mallory. I really like Susan Mallory, When We Found Home. This one is Mary Alice Monroe, Beach House Reunion. Haven't read this one, but one of the things, if you've followed me on Instagram, which please follow me on my journey, I have really started incorporating bath time, especially at the height of this quarantine. Being in my house constantly, I've talked about creating routines. And so I've created these specific routines for myself. One of these routines is at the end of the day before dinner, for 20 minutes, I do a therapeutic or relaxation bath. It increases my body temperature, so I feel like, since I can't go to a dry sauna, I'm getting the effects of a thermogenic hot sauna treatment. But I use the aromatherapy, I use my candles, I use Epsom salts, which is magnesium, that my body can absorb the magnesium, which is electrolytes, that helps me. It relaxes you, it helps to decrease anxiety, and they smell beautiful. I use Dr. Teal's, all different fragrances. So I'm gonna do another video sometime about bath time. But it's a time that I am by myself. I turn on my relaxation Pandora station, read my books in the bath, and completely decompress. I escape. I stop multitasking. I stop thinking about all of the different things that go on that can maybe make me feel stressed or make me feel depressed. And when I get out of the bath time, I am rejuvenated. I am relaxed. So that's really been something special that I've started to do. So now I have 2 new books. I finished my last book. So this is how I'm soothing myself today. It's very simple. Didn't cost too much. If you have a little extra cash to do little things like this, even if it's, for me, I have 4 vases that I really wanted to fill. As I go throughout my house, I'm going to be surrounded by the things that are pretty. So instead of leaning or on things that might bring you down, or going into a shell, or sleeping, not being active, do these little things. Stay on your routine, stay in your workout. I'm staying in my workout. I'm going to actually go do my Ka-POW body online workout that I can log into today. So I'm going to go do that. It's a total body workout. Now I have my beautiful things that can uplift my spirits, and all is good. And this is my Ka-POW life. So I hope you're all doing well. I will check in with you next time.